agradecida al punto de partida. Vengo con la madera, la montaña y la vida. Vengo.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to another exciting broadcast of the NBA on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. We have Doris Burks on the sideline as well. We've got a Western Conference battle ready to get rolling, and this Oklahoma City crowd wants some love from their Thunder. We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. On the court for the Mavericks, Parsons and Dirk are in at the forward spots. Matthews up there with Darren Williams, and it's Pachulia in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Shot clock at 3. He lays it in. Roberson's got the game going here with the first basket for the Thunder. Mavericks last season, Clark, were very tough down the stretch in games. Had a lot of players that shined all the time during crunch time.
Well, when you've got guys like Dirk and Monte that can create their own shot, it gives you a chance to win close games. It's a big reason they were 6-0 in overtime games, in my opinion.
Westbrook drives in. The layup off target. And it's blocked by Ibaka. And they get it back. It's Matthews on the wing. He's covered by Westbrook. Dishes it to Pachulia. 4 on the clock. It's stolen by Ibaka. And Adams kicks to Westbrook. Here's Durant. Second shot opportunity. Durant with another miss.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Right side, Westbrook. Oh, that's blocked. And here comes Parsons, leading the fast break. Puts up a 3. Dallas, no good that time either.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going. And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
Williams kicks to Parsons. Nowitzki's shot's good.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Westbrook kicks to Adams. Ibaka goes in. It's tipped. Pachulia with the steal. Matthews, no good. Got a piece of it. Here's Parsons. Power down with both hands.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
But they recover it. Durant kicks to Adams. Westbrook dishes to Adams. Parsons, right side. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Mavericks.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
And there's Dirk Nowitzki on the assist by Williams.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Enes Kanter's checked in for Steven Adams. Waiters comes in for Serge Ibaka. And it's Foy in for Andre Robertson. Stolen by Waiters. 4-on-3 break.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Well, you look at the roster of the Thunder from last year, Clark, they knew how to build from within.
Well, last season's roster, everybody but one player was either drafted or acquired via trade. That's a rare combo in the NBA.
Singler, he's checked in for Russell Westbrook.
And guys, for the Thunder, listen, they're not a big market team. They've had to make sacrifices with money to stay competitive. They do a terrific job with the limitations that small market presents.
A nice shot by Barea.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
And, you know, as we've seen, success in the NBA can come in a lot of different packages. I mean, it can't happen without the big free agent signing or spending. It helps to draft a guy like Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook, for that matter.
Foy, the pass to Durant. On the wing, Singler. And Waiters kicks to Cantor. Lock at 6. He dishes it to Waiters. Takes the 3. Mavericks with the rebound. Nice shot by Felton. Felton's got his first points of the game.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top. Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one. We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
Here's Barea. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Mavericks ahead, leading by 6. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen here, guys, from the Mavericks.
You know, they're not going to sit back and just take jump shots. It's all about attacking the paint and getting to the rim.
That's who they are. They've been the aggressor early, attacking the hoop and getting into that paint.
On the court for Dallas here in the second. Pachulia is out there with Powell. Then it's Devin Harris. Then there's Anderson. And it's Barea in the point guard position. Cantor dishes to Waiters. From past the arc, Cantor's shot is off.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it. And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
Thunder trailing by 10. It always seems the Mavs are able to compete for a title, Clark, but their window might be closing with some of their stars aging, namely Dirk Nowitzki.
You're exactly right, Kevin, because Dirk is the centerpiece of that franchise, has been for over a decade. They made the Rondo trade last year trying for a big finals run, but eventually they'll start to have to build for the future.
And the Mavericks call time here. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
He's jumped in for Oklahoma City. Dallas also making some changes. Parsons comes in for Anderson, and it's Williams in for J.J. Barea.
And when you look at the Mavs, they have always built through free agency, still tinkered with the roster this season to get into a position to compete. Not having any lottery picks for so long has hampered their youth and development.
And it's Harris off the drive. And it's blocked by Adams. Got a piece of it. Westbrook against Harris. They set the screen. Westbrook passes to Adams. The feed to Robertson. They find Jay on the way. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And the Thunder making a change here. Morrow's checked in. Dallas leading by 8. And Williams, here we go. Powell kicks to Harris. Offensive rebound. There's the 3. Harris missing again.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And for long stretches of the season, the Thunder, they had a short bench early on due to injury and just having a short rotation. They did change things up, though, as they went through that regular season.
Well, for the Thunder, Greg, you're talking about, they did have to go to their bench more and more. And Clark, as the season wore on, their bench players are playing a lot of minutes.
Yeah, actually, they ended up in the top 10 in bench minutes played. The trades they made at the deadline helped bring depth to the team, and they took advantage of it.
Here's Morrow. In the corner, it's Westbrook. Shoots the 3. 5 to shoot. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Parsons for 3. Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession. For the Thunder, Durant's checked in for Ibaka. Singler comes in for Dion Waiters. And it's Foy in for Russell Westbrook. It's Durant with the drive. And he gets it back. And Foy kicks to Morrow. Goes back up. And it's good off the back rim and in.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
Here's Adams. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Here's Harris. Harris missing again.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Good. Morrow's got his second basket of the game.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Now here's Parsons. Here's Harris. Harris missing again.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Morrow, no good.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag it.
And the basket by Harris.
With this lead, they're playing confidently, showing a quick trigger from beyond.
Yeah, and the perimeter shots, though, Greg, not really falling at a good clip here. So I think they may have to back out of that a bit and not settle for those jump shots.
Ill-advised shot there, Clark.
Yeah, exactly. That was lower than low percentage.
Durant dishes to Adams. Durant attacking. And that one is stuffed right through.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Clark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he capped that one out, almost like the 1-2 punch.
And that does it for the first half of play. Mavericks lead by 6. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. Dirk Nowitzki having a dominant impact in this game.
You just love it when the decision-making is as good as it was there in that first half. Didn't force anything.
Guys, I think here in the second half, though, they may want him to be a little more assertive. Start hunting more for his shot, even the tough one.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. Dirk Nowitzki having a dominant impact in this game.
And he just went off in those first two quarters, guys. He's capable of doing that on a consistent basis as well. So we might see some changes from a defensive standpoint as they try to disrupt his rhythm in the second half.
You know, guys, I think you've got to make some sort of change. I mean, they can't let him continue to torch him up like he has been.
The rugged duo of Ibaka and Adams in the middle. Russell Westbrook out there with Andre Robertson. And it's Durant in at the 3 slot. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Durant with the steal. And the call will be against Chandler Parsons. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
It's Durant with the drive. And stolen by Harris.
Yeah, you've got to avoid those kinds of turnovers.
Yeah, mistakes like that derail any team.
Another 3 for Dallas.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc. And the Thunder had plenty of reason to be down last year because of the injuries. A big place that it hit them was on offense. They just were not the same absent, mainly Kevin Durant.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. That's good from Harris. Cantor checked in for the Thunder. Dion Waiters comes in for Kevin Durant. And Harris drops them both. Mavs were solid on the road last year with a record of 23-18 away from Dallas Clark. Good for 5th most road wins in the West.
And, Kevin, that's what you'd expect. From a veteran team like the Mavs, I mean, throughout the roster, this team has guys that understand what it takes to win on the road.
And Waiters kicks to Westbrook for the 3. And the shot is good. The Maverick lead has been cut to just 9 on the basket from Robertson.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
And he gets it to go. And it's 7 points for Chandler Parsons.
And, guys, the Mavs did have a good record on the road last year. Most of it came at the expense of the Eastern Conference. Their 23 road wins came against teams in the West.
Picked away. Here's Harris. Harris missing again.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Throws it down despite the man right in his face. A chance here for a 3-point play.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand, Jen. You're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
You know, it's funny, back to the Mavs on the road last season, they were much better defensively on the road than they were at home, and that's typically not the case. It's usually flipped, better at home on D than on the road.
And really nothing like a good old-fashioned throwdown to get a team going.
And, Greg, they do need to get going. They wouldn't mind, shaving a couple more points off that lead right away.
Well, if the defense keeps giving up easy baskets like that, it won't be a lead for long.
Westbrook drives in, and Ibaka kicks to Cantor. It's stolen by Harris. Left side, Parsons. Can't get it to go. And it's Oklahoma City the other way. Here's Robertson. Cantor, the pass to Robertson. His three-pointers off the mark. Dallas leading by 12. Parsons outside. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
Harris misses. Now here is Ibaka. He's guarded closely. The kick out to Westbrook. Lets it go with a three. Dallas has gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6.
And now he's starting to get it going. 4 3-pointers in the game for him, and 3 have come in this half.
Passes it to Roberson. Back to Westbrook. Shot to stop the run. And he lays it up and in.
He had his head on the swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
And Williams, here we go. Here's Powell.